Well, I just came back from DSSS now. I went to visit mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the condition I saw him is not something to write home about. He's not well. I will continue to say it. The cardiologist, who is the person that has been treating Nnamdi Kanu, have told the DSSS that he cannot be coming to DSSS every time, every week, to be treating Nnamdi Kanu. That it is against their own ethics. He is a U.S. American trained cardiologist, consultant, and he said that he needs to have Nnamdi Kanu in his clinic at least to monitor him for 2 weeks. But the DSSS said no, that except his through court order. I can't see the reason why the judiciary should be allowed themselves to be used by the executive. We have seen the best international practices that once somebody is sick, even in a prison, and if you discover that the person needed to have the best medical practitioner, a consultant or a specialist, they will release the person. But the one of Nnamdi Kanu, the case is quite different. Is it because he's an Igbo? Is it because he's Nnamdi Kanu? It's only living that we face trial. Look at the letter written to the DSSS. Get this letter. Get this letter. This letter is being written by Heartland Cardiovascular Consultants Limited. The Onye G. Achilu, the medical director, and is a fellow, American College of Cardiology, wrote this letter to DSSS. And in the letter, he said, based on the symptoms communicated to me, I strongly recommend that he be brought to my clinic so that a proper medical focus examination, including necessary tests, will be carried out to address his complaints. This is a letter written to them. And based on this letter, the man said that the consultant said that he will not be going to DSSS to see Nnamdi Kanu. Dear Nigerians, is that the way of treating somebody? The judiciary is no longer being the judiciary we're supposed to know. Because once somebody, you refuse to release him, you refuse to reinstate his bail, Supreme Court said that he never jumped bail, you refuse to send him to prison, where we have professionals, you detain him in the DSSS custody. And they don't have adequate medical facility to address his case. We'll continue to talk. I just left the DSSS now where I went to visit him. We'll continue to talk. Whether they like it or not, we'll continue to speak the truth. Nnamdi Kanu's health need adequate attention. Share this video. Make it go viral so that they will hear. They will know that, yes, we are doing our best. That is the much I can say. That is the update. I just left him a few minutes ago and walked into my sitting room there. That's why I decided to let Nigerians know what is happening. As we speak now, Nnamdi Kanu is not receiving any medical attention. Thank you and God bless you.
Greetings, everyone. Greetings, lovers of freedom. My name is MAP Eziokubundu One in Biafra land. I believe every one of us listening to that video and you watch it, you understand it proper. Now, in that video, you heard Barrister Maxwell Opara complaining and lamenting seriously because of mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health condition. And he is telling you how the DSS have frustrated the doctors and force them to abandon mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS dungeon because the DSS cannot allow the doctors to visit mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and mazi Nnamdi Kanu needs a daily medication, daily treatment for his own health. Having said this, there is a question he asked, or there is a statement he made, which a lot of people have made this particular statement or question, which he stated. He said, and I quote, is it because that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man that made the Nigeria government to hold him? Or why are they not releasing him? Why are they holding him? Is it because he is an Igbo man? Now, many people have asked this question. I want to put it to rest in this particular video. That's why I want you to pay attention to everything I'm going to say in this particular video. It's very important. Now, one of the reasons why they are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not because he is an Igbo man. It's far from that. The reason why they are holding him is because of what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is fighting for. Because of what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for, which is Biafra restoration. That is the reason why they are still holding him. As I'm speaking to you, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu abandoned Biafra restoration and denounced the IPOB and they play to the tune of the federal government, you will see the next day or the next week they will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Believe me. Now, secondly, the reasons why they are still holding him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there, why they will not even release him anytime soon if they wish, is because the people Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for, which is Biafrans, have not done what they're supposed to do to free their leader. They resulted in begging instead of fighting for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, I said this before. The Biafrans have abandoned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are not fighting for him. They have not pressured Nigeria government to force Nigeria government to release him. And that is the main thing that give the Nigeria government the full confidence to still detain him, even when the court have discharged and acquitted him in the court of appeal. They hold him because the people he is fighting to liberate have not showed any concern or made the decision of what they want. I told you people, you cannot be fighting for Biafra restoration at the same time be going for Nigerian president. You cannot achieve these two things at the same time. It's either we go for Nigerian president and we forget everything about Biafra, or we go for Biafra and forget everything about becoming Nigerian president. In other words, if the people of Biafrans can team up and come together and become the taproot of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and shun any person not to come out to preach anything about Igbo president or anything about Southeast president, and we team up on referendum, you must sacrifice one to get one. And if we choose to pursue the two, we will lose the two. That is the honest truth you need to know. I keep on saying this. Next general election, you will still see the same people fighting for Biafra restoration, telling you, let's vote for P2B, let's go for P2B, obedient movement, thinking that P2B will bring Biafra or the freedom. It cannot. People will be shouting, with obedient movement. At that point, you have shown Nigeria government that we are not serious. And that is the reasons why you see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not been released. If we put, nobody should tell us there is somebody negotiating. I wish if there is anything we are doing and they will be begging you to stop for negotiation, and they will tell them this is the condition to stop. But we have folded our hands and they start begging. Every time we are begging, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are begging for him to be released. The question you should ask yourself is, why do they kidnap him in the first place? What was the reason? Those things that made them to kidnap him is the reason why they are holding him. And until we, the people of Biafrans, rise up and make this very hard decision to stand on one thing, if we are to go for Biafra restoration, then we will come out in mass to shun anything, political activities, anything, Igbo presidency or election in Biafra land. Your action determines your result. And for that, I tell you people, only if we rise up and the demand for mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, he cannot be released. And now you got freedom now, you got freedom noji. And now it's either you go for freedom and you go fully, or we keep on dancing and showcasing ourselves. I have said my own. I remember my humble self. MAP Ezioku Bundo, 1 in Biafra land. Stay tuned for more videos. Until we fight for mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he can't be released. We must fight for him to be released. Thank you.